The man looking to end the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
Competing in his final match after a 20-year Hall of Fame career. The only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle.
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE... At long last, Kurt Angle and CM Punk face off inside a WWE ring and on the biggest stage here at WrestleMania. Kurt Angle is set to retire tonight, and CM Punk jumped at the chance to be the one to send him off into the sunset.
Look, I know Punk respects Angle, but this could also be a career-defining moment for Punk. Can the best in the world put the Olympic gold medalist on the shelf for good in a submission match?
We'll find out right here. CM Punk said he loves Kurt, but he'll not be sorry to put Kurt Angle down for good. CM Punk has been talking out of both. Uh-oh, submission move. Fujiwara armbar.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is trying to find a way out. And he's out and delivers a knee.
On a flying forearm smash.
He is locked in on his target now.
Fist directly to the gut.
Face first.
Setting up.
The Koji clutch is locked in.
He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight.
Yet he's still struggling. A bit of a predicament for Angle here, and he's able to break the hold.
Oh my God, right over the top and hit hard. And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. Throwing caution to the
Side dive.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
Going up to the turnbuckle here. From way up.
All the way to the outside.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Check out the springboard. Taking off from the ropes. High rent district for CM Punk.
Wants to finish this.
Lift off.
Oh, he misses the mark.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle was ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Mike.
Watch out! Oof! And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is managing to out-wrestle Kurt freaking Angle.
Vicious. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
Calf kick finds the mark.
Wow, Angle has been busted open. And he finds a way to elude that attack. And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission. Able to slip out of that situation.
And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play Angle's game and be able to say that he beat him at it.
No, it's a sign of sportsmanship. It's like an olive branch being extended. Punk's allowing this match.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice.
Perfectly executed submission hold. Locked in deep.
Will we see a tap out? A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle.
Fire with a straight shot there, answering back.
Boom! And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up.
Oh! Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Boom! Absolutely nothing technical about this. A true blue hockey fight underway. Oh, left reeling back. Punk now with a quick duck under, and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Angle just punishing his opponent here and slaps on an ankle lock.
A lot of pressure being applied to the ankle here.
And he's tapping. He had to tap. He had no choice.
Here is your winner, and forever, your gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world in Angle's final match. And what a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as two of the best. Now, at last, we get to find out who really is superior inside those ropes.
And wait, long ago, there was an opportunity for these two men to have locked up, but the stars just never aligned.
That's correct. ECW is what you're talking about, Cole. A mid-2000s rebranding. CM Punk and Kurt Angle were positioned as the premier attractions. Punk being the young upstart with a...
From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Not a good spot to be in.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Remember, this match came to be in quite a rude fashion. Angle is ready to choose his final opponent, and CM Punk stole that choice away from him. A classless act from someone who claims to have so much respect for the man.
Well, that's your perspective, Michael Cole. Many others would say that Punk is doing Kurt a favor.
A favor? Deciding a Hall of Famer's retirement match? That's a favor?
Listen, Cole. It's an honor for Angle to wrestle CM Punk at WrestleMania. It's a fantastic ending for Kurt to be able to say, my last match was with CM Punk.
I don't know what's... And completely missed the mark.
Played with fire there and got burned for it.
Such a questionable decision to take that risk at this point in the match. CM Punk has been talking out of both sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it would be to put him down. What kind of mind games were those?
It's a stroke of genius in my view, Cole. As much as you want to paint him as a hypocrite, Punk has been great at confusing Angle, disarming Kurt, allowing Kurt to bring his guard down only for an opportunity.
Triangle armbar. Triangle's in. Triangle's in. He's in a bad position now.
Resisting his...
Wait, look at this. And a great counter to the submission. Turns around Angle's move. Oh, lethal kick.
And at this point, Punk is just punishing Kurt, softening him up for an eventual submission.
Take off! Crossbody from the top!
Okay, he should really focus on the match now. We get the point. A running knee.
Right between the shoulder blades. I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero. You gents, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not have much left, but he still may hit a home run.
Very true, Wade. You said that correctly. I'm very proud of the American that you've become.
For Kurt Angle, you can't remain as great as you once were, but you can be great one more time.
That was absolute lunacy.
Landing with such force.
Put everything behind that kick.
And again, stipulation for this.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
This isn't even a...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Oh, whipped right into the diamond-plated steel.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Angle's having trouble dealing with the best in the world.
Turning the tables. Angle finally creates some more offense for himself.
That was the opening he needed, and he's got to keep his foot on the gas now.
Oh, my!
And no matter how we got here, this is a match the people have been wanting to see. The Olympic gold medalist taking on the best in the world. A match that can propel both men's legacies even further.
Oh, and a neck breaker. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. The arm is locked in, and he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Running knee. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle. A big win at WrestleMania.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
And there you have it. It's all over.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
This was one to remember, and certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget, forcing Kurt Angle to tap out to end his career with a loss here at the Showcase of the Immortals.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can...
It all comes down to this. Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and the Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, and here he comes, the Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight the Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with the Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just pure evil.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on the Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what the Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against the Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
Uh-oh. Indy counters.
Man.
Oh, what a high kick.
CM Punk bringing attacks to the Fiend, but will the Fiend shrug this off as we've seen so frequently before? Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was the Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to... Oh, the pinning combination! And still managing to kick out at only one.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I would agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt.
From the top, diving hammer. Here he goes for the win. Still going strong.
He's really not making this easy.
Spin kick to the midsection.
CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against the Fiend.
Boom, what impact. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help. Direct.
Here's the pin. A kick out before the referee can get to one.
I think this ref might be a little slow on the count.
Man.
Oh!
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Running power slam.
Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
Counter by CM Punk.
Oh, man!
Got him where he wants him. Up and
Back! Falcon Arrow!
guys, I can't believe it. Punk has the Fiend reeling. Punk might just slay this monster.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Is it enough for Punk?
Taking things to the top rope.
Punk about to take flight.
Oh, man, he landed rough there.
To take that risk and completely whiff like that significantly decreases your chances of victory tonight.
Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure.
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life. Nothing good ever comes from this.
Sliding into the ring now. Oh, chair shot delivered.
And now attacking a downed opponent with that chair set up. While this is unconventional, armbar applied using the steel.
Trying to rip that arm out of the socket.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in the submission. Needs to fight. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Oh, my God.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Punk shifting things to his favor against the Fiend.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Bam! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snapping on flesh. What's in the bag?
Oh, come on. Not the thumbtacks. He's taking things too far now.
Oof!
And the Fiend just can't mount any offense.
Punk fighting through the fear.
Oof, driven into the chair.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that anaconda vice.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Cut off with a chop block.
Oh, the knee directly into the face.
And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
Is that? Yeah, it's a bag, and I feel the whole WWE Universe knows what...
Oh, he's shoving it down his throat.
The claw! This one's over. Punk's got a problem here.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
I've lost count of how many times this match should have ended by now.
Are those thumbtacks?
Oh, come on. This is turning a corner now. This is sadistic thinking here.
Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts. This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew The Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond. And now he's doing what one does with a bag of thumbtacks, spreading the thousands of tacks around. He's clearly planning to do major damage with them.
Grabs the waistlock, but battling out now
from the opposition.
Fending off the Fiend.
He didn't plan for this.
Pile driver.
Good God.
Not looking good. In this was not the thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks, they are going to look like chopped meat after that.
From the top rope, crash landing. The high risk just resulted in a big splat. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
In a well-timed counter. Beautiful. Neck move. Landing on the chair hard.
An extremely rough landing onto the chair. That pain's not going to go away anytime soon.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Punk is proving hard from the top rope. He lands hard. And I think there was a moment of hesitation before the leap, and it made all the difference.
Disastrous turn of events. Could change the whole complexion of this match.
Oh, Mongolian chop.
Oh, no!
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be no...
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge connects.
Will that be the deciding factor? Cashing in on that effort.
There's two. CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.